I was actually a little bit of technical difficulty because I'm still learning how to do this live thing, YouTube, Facebook. I apologize. Hey, Eric Pearson saying hello. Happy Easter. It's going to be an amazing weekend. I've titled this, it's just, I've had another awesome week and I keep learning. And I want to share this information because I think there's one thing I know that a lot more of you have failed in this industry than are willing to admit. And, there's so many things that I have done so wrong, but I continue to succeed. I continue to push through. And if nothing else, that's all I want this to do for somebody else is point out some of these obvious things because I am lucky to be able to work with, how many people do you know that actually make 6 digits a month? And the ones that you do know, do they really have the time to give you any of it? I mean, so when I have the opportunity to ride the coattails, listen to, learn from, seriously successful people in an industry that I find exhilarating and rewarding, I am going to do as I'm going to hang on to those coattails like my life depended on it. And here's what I learned from him this week. And this is big. And this is for everybody that I have shared any of these opportunities with. A lot of heated discussions and a lot of heated sharings. And, I have a lot of passion, damn it. So what is it that happened? Okay, this was so eye-opening for me that I just had to make sure to point this out for everybody that's ever tried and everybody that's going to try and all the people that need to try. Because I don't know how a lot of these things can change in everyone's lives until you choose to do something different. And in fact, my observation today that was made with somebody else that I was sharing another opportunity with was all of the companies I represent, according to Google, are scams. All of my profitable businesses are scams. Okay, so if that isn't enough to just get you to maybe leave the light bulb on for a little bit, leave the door of your mind open a minute, because I have failed a lot of people, and it's because I didn't have enough vision. I didn't have, hey, sweetie, I didn't have, I obviously have the desire. I obviously have the passion. But here's something I did. Okay, I did my first presentation to my first team in my first network marketing company. And here's how it went. And for those of you that see this that were there, I'm sorry. I really am, because I'm wired differently. I choose these things. I choose to do these things because they personally impacted me and I saw personal gain. But I was at such a low in my life, it was easy for me to see the impact of trying different things, faith-based things. Some might say religious-based things. But when you've reached a true pit of your life, grace above, a lot of people, God above, Lord, your faith, whatever it is, when you make those decisions and you're at the worst of it, the impact is easier to experience. And so I believe that's why, unfortunately, a lot of people really have to experience that terrible, crappy low in order to have the epiphanies to really open the door to doing things differently. And so here's what I did. Here's my presentation. Because these companies all have some very big compensation plans, right? And I was one of the people, skeptical as all hell. Just, you know what? The product's good enough. So if any of this other shit is possible, great. I just, you know what? I'm just happy. I'll follow your little compensated customer business model. and I will share this with some people. I'll check it out, and if I can get it paid for, woo! Happy camper, baby. That's how it all started. And so I shared this with some people. I got some other people feeling amazing and recognizing the value of just eating perfect whole food nutrition and how easy it can be consumed. And so I did this presentation, and I got to the point where you talk about the car, because in this company that I'm talking about, the car program is the most lucrative, the easiest to earn of all of them. Okay. And so I literally stopped the presentation at the point of the car, which is like the first real success point in the compensation structure. And I literally just said, you know what? We don't really need to go past this, because isn't this just big enough? Isn't this just good enough? Well, my wonderful mentor this week opened me up to this reality, because this man has capped, he has topped the compensation structure of just about every organization he's ever been a part of. So when he has a vision of the top of that compensation structure, and he tells you why his goals are so big, so that all of our goals can fit within his. Okay, look what I did. I literally told people that, you know what, this is it right here. This is all I ever need. So if $10,000, for example, is all I ever needed, did I not just put a cap on every single person that I was sharing this opportunity with? Because maybe that was good enough for me. But holy shit, what if it's not good enough to inspire the next person? What if it's not good enough to support the dreams or the ambitions? I mean, maybe they only wanted the $1,000, but you got a room filled with 20 people, and you're telling them, you know what, this is only good for me. So why don't you let 10 of you go home, since there's no room for you? Do you feel me here? This is huge, and the reason why this is so important, here is the number one mistake in network marketing. Okay, according to network marketing professional Eric Worre, who I hold deep love for, okay, this man right over here. The biggest mistake made in network marketing is not finding too few recruits. It is failing to inspire the ones you already have. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? My visions were never big enough. My desires were, my passion was. But my vision is now equal to something that I hold near and dear to my heart, something that I now realize, sky's the limit. Okay. Here's another thing that I'm going to tell you about, and a lot of people wonder, what is all this three? Why is everything about three? Why do I got to get 3 people? 3, you're free, right? 3, you get 3, you eat free. You get 3, you play free. You get 3, you drive free. It doesn't matter what it is. It's why is it? What is about that 3? All right, I'm going to just share this with you a little bit, because according to DSA, or DSO, Direct Sales Organization, the average number of people any one recruits, okay, the average number of people a network marketer recruits is 2.5. Interesting, right? Because companies are predicating their compensated customer business models off of the fact that as human beings, we never quite get there on average, right? 2.5 people. So companies are, let's look at the other side of this coin. In this industry, these companies are relying on us to be their advertising, their sales force, their marketing, their team building, their HR department, okay? Just because of the way we're presenting the company. If they were just going to give it away, everybody could represent the company, right? But if it takes 3, and 2.5 is the average number, then doesn't that company have somebody above average representing them in there? market. Pretty cool, right? So this is where I'm going to put a little feather in my hat, because I am an asset to every single person that watches this video. It doesn't even matter if you get involved in the businesses I'm involved in. I am going to be an asset to you because of the things I've learned that are universal in this industry. Doesn't matter if it's e-commerce, drop ship, affiliate marketing. These lessons go across the board, all across the gamut. Anybody that's trying to make money online. Period. All right. And then that's all I want, because I don't have a problem recruiting. And the least I've recruited is 17 in one organization, 19, 23, and over 50. So I'm going to benefit you should you decide to open up this wonderful book, this new wonderful industry that is littered with scam companies that are awesome, that are helping people, that are truly changing their lives and truly showing them a better way. Peace out. You have an awesome Easter weekend. I love you guys.